Okay, so we just saw the verbs that we use for financial terms. Now, let's take a look at the nouns, okay? So, for example, a debt, right? So, when you have a debt, that means you have to pay something back, right? So, you go to your internet banking and then you have minus 1,000. So, you have a debt with your bank, right? So, eventually you have to replace that money. You have to pay that money back. Okay, so this is what we call a debt, right? So one note here, we have the word debit cards, right? So see, it's different. Here we have debit, here we have debt. Yeah, pretty much the pronunciation will be like this. Yeah, debt. Okay, so this is the correct pronunciation for this word. Okay, a debt, right? So when you have a debt, you have to replace that money. You have to pay that money back to the bank, for example. Okay, this is a debt, right? An investment, right? So before we saw the verb, yeah, to invest. Here we have the noun, an investment, right? So if you have money, you make investments, right? You can buy shares, yeah. For example, you buy Apple shares, or you buy Magazine Luiza's share, right? So this is related to the stock market, right? So you buy a share and then you invest, I don't know, 1,000, and then every day the price of the share is going to change. Sometimes it's going to be high, sometimes going to be lower, but eventually you will profit some money from that share. Okay, so you buy a share as an investment, and then you leave that money there, and then eventually you make more money from that share. Okay, here we have two words, gross and net profit. Okay, another observation here in terms of pronunciation, not profit. Yeah, many students, they tend to say profit. Yeah, no, profit. Yeah, so pro is the stress of the word. Okay, so gross profit, net profit. Okay, so what it means, for example, I have a business, okay, and then every month I make 10,000 reals. This is my gross profit. Okay, then I get the money, I pay my staff, I pay the taxes, I pay the maintenance of the company, I pay the materials of the company, and now I have 5,000 as net profit. Okay, so 5,000 goes in my pockets, right? So this is the idea. Gross is everything, all the money you receive in a month. Net profit, it's the money you have after you pay everything you have in the company. Okay, so net profit is the money that goes in your pockets, right? And gross is the money you receive from every service you produce. Okay, so this is the idea of gross profit and net profit, right? So these are financial terms. Okay, so it's something you can use when you're talking about economy, when you're talking about your finances. Okay, so these words, they're very common in that kind of situation, right? Now you will have the chance to practice. There is an activity here, and then you have the PDF file with the answers. Do it, watch the videos again if you have to, and then when you're ready, you can move on and go to the lesson 7 of the intermediate level. Okay, and I'll see you soon. Take care.